Have you ever felt like every time you sit down to sew, something else goes wrong? Your thread bunches, your needle breaks, your stitches skip, and before you know it, you're wondering if you're ever going to get this right. You're not alone. Almost every beginner sewer feels overwhelmed because no one explains what your sewing machine is trying to tell you. So today I'll show you 10 of the most common sewing problems beginners face, what causes them, and what to check first so you can stop guessing and start sewing with confidence. As we go, pay attention to which of these problems looks most familiar. You might discover the fix you've been looking for. Check 1 of 10. Machine won't sew. Is your sewing machine refusing to sew? Most likely cause. If your machine won't sew, don't assume it's broken. Most of the time it's something simple that's been overlooked. Start by making sure your machine is powered on, the presser foot is lowered, and both the upper thread and bobbin are threaded correctly. How you'll know it's fixed. You'll know it's fixed when your machine starts sewing smoothly again. Mistake to avoid. Don't yank the tangled thread out, remove it gently, then rethread your machine. If your machine is sewing again, that's a great start, but if you're still having problems, let's check one of the most common ones beginners run into. Check 2 of 10. Thread bunching under fabric. Is your thread bunching underneath your fabric? Most likely cause. When I see thread bunching underneath the fabric, I usually think the machine wasn't threaded correctly. Here's the first thing I check. Remove the thread completely and rethread your machine from the beginning, making sure the presser foot is raised while threading. How you'll know it's fixed. You'll know it's fixed when the stitches look clean on both sides of the fabric. Mistake to avoid. If your machine is threaded correctly but your fabric still isn't sewing the way you expect, here's the next thing I check. Check 3 of 10. Fabric not moving. Is your fabric refusing to move? Most likely cause. If your fabric isn't moving, here's what I check. I first make sure the presser foot is lowered and the feed dogs are raised. How you'll know it's fixed. You'll know it's fixed when the fabric feeds smoothly on its own. Mistake to avoid. Don't pull the fabric, let the machine move it for you. Now your fabric is moving again, but what if your thread still keeps breaking? Let's fix that next. Check 4 of 10. Thread keeps breaking. Does your thread keep breaking? Most likely cause. Your machine may not be threaded properly or there's an issue with your needle. When thread keeps breaking, here's what I check. I immediately check the threading path and the needle. Rethread your machine first, then replace the needle if it's bent, dull, or damaged. How you'll know it's fixed. You'll know it's fixed when the thread sews without breaking. Mistake to avoid. Don't keep sewing with broken thread. Find the cause first. If rethreading your machine didn't solve the problem, your needle may be the real cause. Here's what I check next. Check 5 of 10. Needle breaking. Does your needle keep breaking? If your needle keeps breaking, it's usually because something is putting too much pressure on the needle, like pulling the fabric or installing the needle incorrectly. Start by making sure you're not pulling the fabric while you sew, then check that the needle is inserted correctly and tighten the needle clamp. How you'll know it's fixed. You'll know it's fixed when the needle moves smoothly through the fabric. Mistake to avoid. Don't pull the fabric while sewing. It puts extra stress on the needle. Now that your needle is sewing properly, let's fix another frustrating problem that happens right at the beginning of a project. Check 6 of 10. Fabric gets stuck at the start. Does your fabric disappear into the machine when you start sewing? Most likely cause. When fabric gets pulled into the machine at the beginning, I usually think it just needs a better start. Start by holding your thread tails behind the presser foot and whenever possible, begin sewing slightly away from the edge of the fabric. How you'll know it's fixed. You'll know it's fixed when your fabric starts feeding smoothly. Mistake to avoid. Don't start right on the edge whenever you can avoid it. If your project is finally getting off to a good start, but your stitches still don't look right, let's check something beginners often overlook. Check 7 of 10. Skipped stitches. Are your stitches skipping? Most likely cause. When stitches start skipping, here's the first thing I check. I check the needle because that's often what's causing the problem. Even if the needle looks fine, replacing it is often the quickest fix. Replace the needle with the correct size and type for your fabric. How you'll know it's fixed. You'll know it's fixed when your stitches are even without gaps. Mistake to avoid. Don't keep using a damaged needle. If you've replaced your needle but your stitches still don't look even, here's what I check next. Check 8 of 10. Uneven stitches. Do your stitches look uneven? Most likely cause. If your stitches don't look even, I usually check the threading, the thread tension, and the needle. Start by making sure your machine is threaded correctly, your thread tension is set properly, and you're using the correct needle size for your fabric. How you'll know it's fixed. You'll know it's fixed when your stitches look even from beginning to end. Mistake to avoid. Don't adjust the tension before checking the threading. By now, you've learned 8 of the most common beginner sewing fixes. Let's finish the last 2. Check 9 of 10. Crooked lines. Are your seams wandering all over the place? When your seams won't stay straight, I don't blame the machine. I usually look at how the fabric is being guided. Instead of watching the needle, I keep the edge of your fabric lined up with one of the guide lines on your needle plate. How you'll know it's fixed. You'll know it's fixed when your seams stay straight from start to finish. Mistake to avoid. Don't guide your fabric by the needle, follow the seam guide instead. Now that your seams are looking straighter, there's just one more thing your sewing machine might be trying to tell you. Check 10 of 10. Machine sounds wrong. Does your sewing machine suddenly sound different? Most likely cause. If my sewing machine suddenly sounds different, I stop right away because unusual sounds are often the first sign of something that isn't right. Start by checking your threading, your bobbin, and your needle before sewing again. How you'll know it's fixed. You'll know it's fixed when your machine sounds smooth again. Mistake to avoid. Don't ignore unusual sounds. Stop and check the machine first. The 3 things I always check first. Whenever my sewing machine isn't sewing the way I expect, I always start by checking 3 things. My threading, my needle, and my bobbin. Those 3 simple checks solve more beginner sewing problems than most people realize. You've just learned the first 10 things I check before assuming a sewing machine is actually broken. If you've worked through these 10 checks, you've already eliminated the most common beginner sewing problems. Most of the time, the solution isn't an expensive repair. It's one small adjustment that gets you sewing again. If you've been feeling overwhelmed, I hope this video helped you see that your sewing machine probably isn't broken, and neither are you. Every beginner runs into these problems. The difference is knowing what to check first with confidence instead of guessing. And if you'd like a printable troubleshooting guide you can keep beside your sewing machine, check out my beginner sewing fix-it guide link below. It helps you fix common sewing problems fast so you can get back to sewing with confidence.